Previously on Wild West Chronicles.
Who are they?
It's brothers, Ed and James.
All three Mastersons patronizing my joint. Say hello to my new partner in the Lady Gay Saloon.
That's enough, Bob! And where were you?
Where was I? Where were you, Bat?
My friends, we've lived too long in the shadow of this violence. I'm banning all sidearms in town.
Open season on me is over.
Cowards!
Ed killed these men. Marshall did his duty.
The Marshal's death meant something to this town.
That's not what really happened. Cowards!
People think that Ed killed those men. You always say it's our job to separate fact from legend.
I was just a young man when I first headed west. In the years that followed, I became a cowboy, a gunslinger, and even served as sheriff of Dodge City, one of the most lawless towns in the country. My name is Bat Masterson. Now I'm a reporter, and I've come west again to chronicle the world that I know best. The American West. Allure of gold, land, destiny flooded the frontier with men both good and bad. These are the incredible true tales of the Wild West.
Mr. Masterson, I can't believe what I'm hearing. You always say our job is to separate fact from legend.
Edgar.
The people think that Ed killed those men. How could you let them believe a fiction?
Read that.
Whether on the scaffold high or in the battle's van, the fittest place for man to die is when he dies for man.
It's about Ed, isn't it? Did you write that?
No. Wasn't a writer then. Never been much of a poet. Ford County Globe printed that the day of Ed's funeral. That's what the people of Dodge City thought about their marshal.
Well, I'm sorry, sir, but I think a noble lie is still a lie.
Sometimes the truth can leave us feeling cold. People need something to believe in. How did you and your brother James manage?
We had to grab hold of anything we could. Should have been each other, but we had different plans.
Sheriff? My condolences. Marshall was a pillar of manhood. I always said so.
Got something to say, Al?
Well, don't get me wrong, Ed had his qualities, but staking it all on some foolish gun ban can't help but think he brung it on himself.
You are not half man that Ed was.
We might be partners, Jim, but Al's family. You can't cross him without crossing me.
His blood runs thicker than brains.
What's picking a fight in us all?
Sound like Ed. Actually, been telling me that steady hands
Keep the reins, and maybe you need to hear it.
Should have been there that night. Could have done something.
Like what?
I'll let him stand alone.
Maybe a change of scenery do us both good. I'd like to walk some streets without seeing Ed's face on every corner.
Where?
I don't know. Arizona, maybe? Desert sounds peaceful.
So that's it. Turn the badge. Cut and run.
Give it enough time, this badge starts to feel like dead weight.
Might have mentioned that before. Spoke with the mayor. Sign on as deputy.
You joined the force?
Well, I thought you'd be proud.
Well, I am. It's just that Ed and I never saw the lawman's life for you.
Didn't see today coming either. Did you?
Listen to me, whatever you think you need to prove.
It's my business, Bet. And my choice. These are still Ed streets. Masterson needs to walk them. So you really set on leaving?
Take care of yourself, Jim.
Keep the place safe till you get back.
Let's go. Come on.
I am truly sorry I lost your column, Mr. Masterson.
Don't kick yourself, Edgar. Most things show up in their own time.
How did James fare as a lawman?
He certainly proved his mettle. In a short time, Jim rose to city marshal. Filling Ed's shoes was important to him. The job didn't sit easy, though. He ended up with more enemies than friends.
What brought you back to Dodge?
An election. When A.B. Webster ran for mayor, he promised to clear out the old guard. Never liked the way my family ran things. His purge started with James.
The winds of change have swept this city. It rarely looks pretty, but once that gale starts to blow, there's no stopping it. Not till something topples.
You already won, Mayor. Don't gotta make speeches on my account.
Then I'll speak plain. You can resign with some shred of dignity, or you can force my hand. Your brothers were overreaching busybodies, and you're just a boy trying to fill their boots. Go back to your bar, Jim. Make way for the future.
The years creep slowly by the arena. Snow is on the grass again. The sun's low down the sky, Lorena. The frost
You knew it was coming.
is where the flowers have
Doesn't soften the blow.
but the heart
Yeah, if Webster thinks I'll be run out of this town,
only now
he's mistaken.
as when the summer days were
Look at this place. It used to be the liveliest show in Dodge.
And why do you think that is? It's you, Jim. This place died down because of you. Used to be the life of the party. When I died, something curdled inside you.
Misgivings about my temperament aside, still part owner, AJ.
Not anymore. I'm buying you out.
Hey!
You get this straight, Al.
You don't talk to her?
You don't touch her.
Jim, stop. He wasn't.
I don't take orders from you. This whole town's kicked you to the curb.
James, come away. It's not worth it.
Yeah, listen to the lady, Masterson. Get out! That's it, Jim. You're done.
Ruby, let's go.
This ain't over, Masterson. You hear me? You got no badge. You got no friends. I'm coming for you. I want him, AJ. I want to feel my hands around Masterson's gullet.
Don't be thick, Al. You go after him today, everybody knows it's you.
Now, what's that matter? Webster's running the show now. He'll probably thank us for it. You're my brother by marriage. Are we kin, or ain't we?
We do this my way. I know where he sleeps. Give it time, let everybody think that he skipped town. Until then, you don't breathe a word.
Telegram for Bat Masterson. Telegram, sir.
Bat, come at once. Al and Peacock are gonna kill Jim.
I'll never forget those words. I was too late to save Ed. I was not about to lose James. I hopped on the Santa Fe rail to Dodge City. I had no idea what might be waiting for me.
Peacock! I want to talk to you. or we don't have to talk.
What are you doing here?
Does it look like I'm here to save you?
How's that working out?
Come on.
Welcome back, Dodge, I guess.
Where's your badge?
Long story.
Masterson?
Yeah?
This is the mayor. I'm putting an end to this. Come on out.
You plan to shoot us where we stand, Webster?
I could. You put a bullet in Al Updegraff. But I expect he'll live. I'm giving you 10 seconds. 1, 2.
What are you doing? Jim, for once in your life, listen to me.
5.
The last thing Ed told me was to look after you. Do you understand? That's my job.
7.
Doesn't feel good.
8.
Yeah, well, it feels better than dying.
9. This is some kind of family reunion.
I need your assurance. You can do what you like with me, but my brother walks away unharmed.
Don't even
Of
think
course,
about it.
James, this isn't up for discussion.
Let's find a private place to talk.
Don't look too good, boys. But the way the town still feels about Ed, putting his brothers on trial doesn't look too good either. So, $10 apiece for shooting in the street, and you both ride out of Dodge tonight. And stay out.
Think it over.
How was Arizona?
Relaxing.
I spoke harshly when you left. Guess I expected someone to fill Ed's shoes.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
No. Wasn't you. Thought I could be the one. Turns out I'm not like it at all.
Nope. You're like me. Dodge City's done with us, Jim. Maybe we'll come back one day. A couple old men gave what they could. No one will know our faces. Let's go. Yeah.
After my stint in Tombstone, Arizona, I traveled to Trinidad, Colorado, where I once again wore a badge as a city marshal. James Masterson continued a long and distinguished career as a lawman throughout the West. Ed Masterson gave his life in the line of duty. His funeral was the most attended in Dodge City's history.
Thank you for sharing all that, Mr. Masterson. It can't have been easy.
Oh, Miss Ellie, we all become stories at the end of the day. Let me take you both to supper.
Sir, what about tomorrow's story?
Oh, there's always time enough for work. Steady hands keep the reins. I know, Ed. I know.